What's up, gang? How about that shit?
I was gonna say, Dana, talk about Brian Ortega. It seems like we might have seen the emergence of a new contender tonight.
Without a doubt, man. This kid's obviously the future. Cub Swanson looked incredible tonight. I thought he had the right game plan too. Staying on the outside, picking him apart with punches to the body, punches to the head, unbelievable leg kicks, the calf leg kicks. He looked good. The problem is this Ortega kid. If he even puts his hands on you, man, he had him in the first round. And I've never seen a guy up in a guillotine choke like that and lets go, repositions his hand, and gets the choke. I mean, against a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, too. Unbelievable. Incredible performance that definitely puts this kid on the map.
And we know that with this sport, it's not just about your fighting skills, it's about a little bit of marketing. And I mean, do you feel like he's got that star factor about him?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. And the kid just came back and met with me, and he's like, I want to do a lot of charity work. I want to start working with charities and kids and all this other stuff. So, he's not only talented and a badass, but his head is in the right place. He's a humble, good dude.
You said Cub fought a great fight, and he really did. I mean, a lot was made going into this. It was the last fight of this deal. Is he a guy that you still see has a place in the organization?
Yeah, so, I yelled up to him too. Let's get a deal done. Cub's been around forever. He's a great kid, and I like him, and hopefully we can get something done with him. And I can keep him happy. You know what I mean? I want him to be happy, so we'll see.
Can you share what Ortega came over and said to you? Obviously, he came over after the fight while he was still in the cage. And
yeah, he was just saying, there's so many things that I want to. He started to tell me all this stuff.
That's what he was talking about.
Yeah, and I said, let's talk. I said, come back to my room when you're done, and we did.
Very cool. You had a couple Dana White Contender Series guys put in some great performances tonight. I wonder, is it fun for you to watch that? Knowing those are like the guys that you found?
Yeah, absolutely. Looking for a fight, and the Contender Series guys are fun to see. And the first 2 minutes of that fight with Benitez was unbelievable. Great back and forth. Obviously, his first fight, I think he was a little nervous, but he got that one, under his belt. Go back and work on some, some things that he probably needs to work on.
Speaking of featherweights, Frankie Edgar was here tonight. Obviously, everybody.
Was he really? I didn't see him.
Yeah, he was here in the building, and he came to talk to us. He said, "Listen, I think I'm still the #1 contender. I think I still deserve that shot at Holloway." Obviously, Ortega had a great performance, but he's a little lower up. Do you feel like Edgar's still that #1?
Yeah, there's no way that Ortega jumps over Frankie. Nah, definitely not.
So you feel like Frankie and Max is the fight to make it again?
Yeah, it all depends on timing. When do we fight again? Who's ready, who's not. But yeah, Frankie definitely seems like the #1 contender.
Nice. The middleweight division had some crazy news this week with GSP vacating the belt and Whitaker's the official. Can you just kind of give us your reaction to that? And I know there was some medical concerns with GSP, but you had said I'm going to be really disappointed if he doesn't defend this belt. So where do you stand?
At the end of the day, there's a reason I put that stuff in the contract for him to sign. There's a reason. And am I shocked? I don't think anybody's shocked. Came out, he handpicked Bisping, and then went away again. So whatever, it is what it is.
Would you welcome him back at welterweight at some point?
Yeah, he doesn't want to fight anybody at welterweight. That's why he fought Bisping. He didn't want to fight Woodley. He didn't want to fight Wonderboy Thompson. He didn't want to fight any of those guys. He wanted to fight Michael Bisping, and he did, and now he's off again. So listen, I'm not shocked. I'm not mad. So it is what it is.
You said you'd be super pissed.
Yeah.
Not super pissed.
I thought I would be, but I'm not. I expected it. Listen, I had him sign a contract that said he would defend against Whitaker for a reason, because I knew he wouldn't.
I don't know if you've seen the quotes of Manny Pacquiao saying he's in negotiations to fight Conor McGregor. Would you go down this road again? Is this something you think might happen?
That would be weird because he's under contract with us. If that's true, I will be suing Manny Pacquiao and whoever's representing him. So
Conor's next fight.
I'm assuming that's not true.
So Conor should fight in the UFC next, you think?
Yes.
All right. I did want to ask you a couple more. Nate Diaz tweeted out. He said that you guys offered him a title shot in any division he wanted, but he's cool. He's going to chill on the sideline for a while. Give us
I already talked about that. That's not true. One of our lawyers went a little rogue. It's fun to be a matchmaker, and he went a little rogue on us and started talking because he has a relationship with the Diaz brothers. So, that's not true, and none of that was ever approved by me.
And lastly, for me, the Lomachenko fight was tonight in boxing. Aram took a couple shots at you and said you were in charge of the cratering UFC. I just wonder if you had seen that.
What did he say?
He had some not kind words about you, called you a piece of shit, first of all, and then he said that you're in charge of the cratering UFC, that you got, you know, problems of your own to worry about. So I wonder, with you getting into Zuffa boxing at some point in 2018, are you going to take charge?
He had a great fight tonight, huh? That was awesome.
Phenomenal,
Yeah. You'll see, Bob. We'll see. We'll see at the end. Bob's the same guy that said that the UFC would never work, and it was, you know, the UFC was losing oodles of money, whatever the fuck that means. I don't know what oodles of money means, but and look at what we've done and look at where we are, and then come on, at the end of the day, we'll see who stands where when the smoke clears and the dust settles. I'll give it to him though, for a fucking 95-year-old dude. This guy's still pretty feisty, man. I'll give it to him. I'll give him that. Did you see him trying to get in the ring tonight?
No.
Still impressive, though. Guy's getting in the fucking ring and shit. It was very hard, but he got in there. I'm impressed.
This is the UFC's first time here in Fresno. What did you think of the turnout, the crowd?
It was great. The crowd was great. Yeah, the people were awesome, man. Yeah, it was good.
Determined. I mean, did you like the turnout enough to be able to come back?
Yeah. Listen, we came in here with a fight night card and did a $600,000 gate, and yeah, it was a good night. Yeah, we're happy. We'll be back. We'll definitely come back. Cool?
Thanks, guys.
All right. Thank you, guys.